Hello children, how are you all? You are from grade 7, isn't it? I hope you all fine at your home. I am your English teacher. Today we are going to learn from our supplementary reader book, okay? Supplementary reader book and Alien Hand. I hope you all remember that book. We have completed in that book 2 lessons, isn't it? Yes, this is our third lesson. The topic is the desert. THE the DESERT desert. Okay, this is our third lesson. Okay, let us see about the desert. Do you know about desert, children? Have you ever went there? No, isn't it? Most of us have seen only in the pictures or the films, isn't it? So we know the desert is like this. Okay, we know only the pictures, isn't it? We did not go there and see, isn't it? So see this picture, children, how it is. It is full of mud. The center of this, there are some trees, isn't it? So a desert is generally the without water. There is no water in the desert. That is why we are calling that as desert, isn't it? So there is no water. It is waterless land. So there is no vegetation also. We cannot grow any plants. What we are doing here, okay, nearby our home, if we plant any trees or something, it will grow, isn't it? But in the desert area it won't grow. Okay, that mud is not like that, that climate is not like that, the temperature is not good, so that it is no vegetation, there is no water, and there is with a green patch with fresh water and green trees in the middle of the vast desert. But while we seeing itself in this picture itself, it is looking very beautiful, no? The full of mud, the mud is also looking very beautiful, isn't it, children? It is very very soft, and the texture and this and that the color, everything is looking very beautiful, isn't it? In between the mud there is some plants are growing, that is also not that much, isn't it? So that is looking very beautiful. It is also very beautiful sight to see. So desert may be too hot, it will be too hot, we cannot survive for a long time there. Okay, only the people who are living for a long time can live, so that their body temperature will accept that. If we go there, we cannot accept such temperature there. Okay, children? So desert is too hot or too cold. Some desert is too hot, and sometimes it is too cold. Okay, children? So the popular deserts are there, and there is no vegetation grows, and it is very hot, waterless, without shelter. There is no shelter, there is no place to stay at all. We cannot stay there safe there. Okay, children? So but it is not entirely correct. That means what? We know that desert is very hot, very cold and all. So we also studied that the desert can be a beautiful place, isn't it? The desert can be a beautiful place. It is a home of a variety of people, animals, plants that have learned to live under very hot, and there are variety of people, animals, and home. It is the home for people. Some people are living there, animals are there, some plants that can grow there. So it is the people who learn to live there. I already, as I said, isn't it, children? Who learn to live there, they can live, isn't it? Very hot and dry conditions also, if they can learn to live there, they can live in the desert also. There are also some peoples are living, isn't it? So of course the ground is not always hidden by a cover of grass. There is no grass at all. It is always dry. The plants cannot grow faster, the plants cannot grow very greenish, the trees as it in the other climates, isn't it? Of course, when we talk about desert, we will remember what? Camel, isn't it? Yes, no, children? Yes. So, some deserts are almost totally without water. There is no water for a single drop. There is no water at all. Some deserts have some greenish place. Some few plants can grow there. And there is a wasteland of dry sand, and it may have mountains and hills. Everything is there. And in the middle of a desert, the spring or a well gives plants and trees the better chance to grow. Some plants there is a chance to grow. Okay, so totally some deserts are totally without water, isn't it? After seeing this desert, we will remember what? Only camel, isn't it, children? Yes, camel is called known as the ship of the desert. Why they are calling them? Why they are calling camel as a ship of the desert? So few plants can survive on such dry, okay, shifting sands. That means what, children? So they can survive such dry, plants can grow there. Some plants, not all the plants can grow there, some plants can grow there in the desert. Okay, children, so all living things need water in order to survive, isn't it? Yes, everybody need water. Without water, the living things cannot live in the world, isn't it? So the few plants and animals that live in desert have developed the ability to require less water than most plants and animals. Okay, children, so the few plants in the desert, only few plants and animals that can live in deserts. Okay, children, so that can develop the ability to require less water. That means what? We are drinking more water. The cow or other animals which we are having, they will drink more water, isn't it? So some kind of such kind of animals and plants, they develop their ability. That means what? With less amount of water they can live. Do you understood what I'm saying, children? Yes, so less amount of water they can live. So they develop their ability to live in the desert because there is no water in the desert area, isn't it? We cannot get the water. So according to that, so what adjusting to that, the animals and plants can develop their ability to absorb some waters. Okay, children, some plants and animals only they can grow there. Okay, not all the animals and plants. Okay, children, so the camel, we are going to learn about camel. Only the camel can live for a long time in the desert. Okay, children, so the camel is popularly known as the ship of the desert. Okay, children, why they are calling camel as the ship of the desert? Let us see. So camel only can drink a lot of water at one time. If camel is drinking water for one time, it can drink lot and lots of water. Okay, children, so it can absorb more water at a time. It can absorb more water. Okay, children, so camels can do without water for days together. Camels can walk. Okay, children, if any other animals without water, without food, means what they will do? They will easily get tired, isn't it? Even us also, isn't it? If we are without food, without water, if we are walking somewhere, means what we will do? We cannot do, isn't it? Easily we will get tired, isn't it? So likewise the camel only can absorb all those things, and it can live without water. Camel can walk for a long time, and also without water the camel can survive for a days together. Okay, children, so this is the reason they are calling camel as the what is the name for the camel? Yes, ship of the desert. Okay, so the reason is they sweat very little. The camel sweat very little. We sweat, isn't it, children? We also getting sweating, isn't it? So because we are keeping our body temperature constantly. We are keeping our body temperature constantly, isn't it? So we sweat when it is when we are getting hot temperature, and our body gets automatically cool after getting air, isn't it? So that is not constant. But camels can stand high body temperature. They can stand under the sunlight for a long time. They can maintain constantly their body temperature. Okay, children, so they don't need to sweat, and therefore they can retain their water. They drink for long periods of time. Okay, children, so I as I said, they will drink water once in a time. They can absorb more water, isn't it? So that water they can retain for a long periods of time, whatever it is, 2 days, 3 days, like that. They can retain the water what they are drinking. They can retain the body temperature constantly. Okay, children, so other animals cannot do like camels. Do you understood, children? Other animals cannot do like that. So in the smaller desert animals do not drink water, isn't it? So some animals only absorb little water, isn't it? But most of the animals will drink more water. So so that only they are calling camel as what, ship of the desert. So only camel can live for a long time constantly, and they are using for what, shipping means what, going from one place to another place. They can use only camel. They don't want to give more food, they don't want to give more water. They can use it for a long time without any disturbances. And also camel can walk for a long time without any getting any tired. Okay, children. So as I said, they will not get sweat always. Okay, children, their body temperature is very constant, and they can live in the high body temperature. Okay, children. So they do not need sweat, and also they retain the water they drink for a long periods of time. Do you understood what I'm saying? Yes. So this is the reason the camel is called as what, ship of the desert. Okay, children, they will use the camel for their use. Okay, children. So the camel is called as ship of the desert. As I said, the small animals also can live there, but they have learned to observe everything, and also they have ability to live there, isn't it, children? So the smaller desert animals do not drink water. Okay, children. So in the night time, what they will do is they burrow underground. They will go and dig the mud, and they will go to the underground during the hot day, and they will come out at night to eat. Okay, they will come only in the night time to eat. Okay, children. So some of them are eat other animals. The animals will eat other animals and get water when they need from the moisturizing of the meat. In the meat itself they will get water. Some animals will kill the other animals and they will eat. Okay, children. Some animals, they won't come out from the burrow. Okay, they won't come out from the mud, under the mud. So they will come in the night time. Okay. So the other eat plants also. So some animals will eat plants and get seeds from there. And they need from plant juice also, they will take the water from the plant juices. Okay, this is the animals, they can live in the desert. Okay, children. So desert plants also can adapt themselves to the life they lead. That means what, they will learn to live there in the, that is different from other places, isn't it? Living in the desert is not so easy, isn't it? As I said, there is no water, there is no rain, there is no anything. We cannot get anything in the desert place. So every plants and animals, though, who are all living there, that means living things who are all there, they will adopt themselves. They will have to learn all the ability and skill to live there, and they will lead the life like that only. So okay, so this is the what conditions, what they can live in the desert. Okay, children. Next we are going to see about cactus plants, how we are known as camel, isn't it? That is fond of desert, isn't it? So the same way the cactus plants also what, very fond of the desert place. Okay, children. So only the cactus plants store water in their thick stems. Okay, so how the camel absorbing the water at the same time, isn't it? At the time itself, it will absorb more water for a long time, isn't it? It can stay without water for a long time. The same way cactus plants also store water in their thick stems. Okay, children. So their roots lie close to the surface of the ground. Okay, so it will quickly absorb the moisture. Okay, that means what, the wet. Okay, children. Quickly they will absorb the moisture from the light rains. That means what, the in the desert we won't get water. Water means rainwater often, isn't it? Occasionally, very rare in condition only, that we will get the rain in the desert, isn't it? So in that light rain, in that one time rain itself, the cactus plants will absorb more water. Okay, children. So how the camel are doing, isn't it? The same way cactus plants also absorb more water in one time rain itself. Okay, children. So this cactus plants also can grow only in the desert area. Okay, only this plant can grow very greenish, okay children, with flowers. Okay, so this is called what? Cactus plants. It can live only in the, it can live desert without having more water. Okay children, from the starting we are saying that desert is, of course, it is a dryness, isn't it? Is it a dry land, dry area? Okay, there is a variations of temperature, isn't it? There is no constant temperature is there. Sometime it is too hot and sometime it is too cool, isn't it? So in humid climates, the moisture in the air also acts like a blanket. Okay children, and it will protect the earth's surface, okay, from the hot rays. It will be very hot, isn't it, from the sun, isn't it? So the absence of this blanket in desert lands, it will cause the heat all over the desert, and during the daytime it will be very heat, very hot, and also in the night time it is cool off. Okay, it will cool off in the night time, at night time. So deserts are an important parts of the nature, isn't it children? So even though we couldn't see, we cannot see desert, we cannot go and see the desert, but we are seeing in the pictures and in the some other places, we came to know about desert, how it will be, isn't it? So it is also nature's gift, isn't it? We cannot ignore desert place also, isn't it? The mud, how they are looking, isn't it? It is very beautiful to see, isn't it children? Yes, so they are the like dense forest and deep oceans. How we are having dense forest, deep oceans, like that, it is also very good place. Okay, just because it is very hot and very dry, we cannot ignore the desert, isn't it? So we should not ignore, or we should not avoid to go and see in the desert place. Of course we will get more difficulties in the desert. We will not get rain, the temperature is not good, everything, the every difficulties are there. But we should not think that desert is useless parts of the earth. The how the oceans, how the forest, how the plain area, how the hills area, everything is nature's gift. The same way the desert is also very useful thing, as useful parts in our earth. Okay children, we should not think that the earth is useless parts of the earth. Okay, so the desert is very useful parts of the earth. That is there are also some animals and plants are there, isn't it? So we should not think that is useless part of the earth. Okay children, in desert area also the people are living, isn't it children? So they are adapting everything. So they have to adapt the temperature, climate, hot, cool, everything. If there is no water, if they cannot go and reach anything, and there is no anything, the high facilities are not there. So everything, all the difficulties are there. Even then there some of the people are there. See the houses like that, whatever they get, even keeping that, and they will survive in this world. Okay children, so we should not we should not look upon them as useless part of the earth. Okay children, so the desert is also very useful place, isn't it? The camel are living. When we see the camel, we are looking like wow, isn't it? How the height, the look of the camel, isn't it? It is very if we see that camel, we are looking like wow, isn't it? So we came to know about camel, how they are living in the desert today, isn't it children? So desert is also, even then it is dry, hot, waterless, it is also shelter for some plants, some animals, and some people who are living there. Okay children, so I hope you all understood this lesson, that desert. Okay, it is very useful that you are came to know about what is desert and what all the things are there and how they are living in the desert, isn't it? So I hope you all understood this lesson, and we will meet in the next video class. Okay children, thank you.